What's going on, all my healthcare brothers and sisters? I hope that you all are having a wonderful day. Today I'm excited because we're going to be covering another topic that's going to be on your ATI TEAS math portion of the exam, and that is math conversions. In this video, I'd like to go ahead and extend an invitation for you to go ahead and subscribe to me down below. If you haven't already subscribed, where have you been, all my ATI TEAS people? Make sure that you hit that big thumbs up to let other people know that are looking for the ATI TEAS reviews that I'm doing a good job and that this information is helpful for you for passing your ATI TEAS like a boss. Let's get started. Conversion questions. You're going to be asked directly and indirectly throughout the ATI TEAS exam of how you can change one value and create the same value in a different form. I know, it can be confusing, but listen, we're going to get through this, brothers and sisters. So conversion questions can ask you to transform decimals into percentages, fractions into percentages, or fractions into decimals. It's important that you understand how to convert these operations to answer most mathematical questions throughout the exam. Let's start out with converting decimals and percentages. So how do we do that? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory and very easy. So to convert a percentage to a decimal, we're going to move the decimal point to the left 2 place values. So for example, 30.5%. We're going to move the decimal 2 places to the left. So we're going to go from 0, that's 1 in front of the 0, and in front of the 3, that's 2. So now we have our decimal. However, like we said in our previous video regarding decimals, you need to add a 0 before the decimal place. This is best practice when you become a healthcare professional, when you're doing medication administration, or you're needing to do some form of calculation where there is not a whole number. You need to go ahead and add that 0. That's going to help you in practice. So 30.5% is equal to 0.305. We've converted a percentage to a decimal. Now let's go the other direction. Let's convert a decimal into a percentage. So how are we going to do that? To convert a decimal into a percentage, we're going to move the decimal 2 places to the right. We're making a whole number here. So for example, 0.54, we're going to move the decimal place 2 places to the right. So behind the 5, that's 1. Behind the 4, that's 2. And we're left with 54.3%. Converting fractions into decimals. If you're having a difficult time regarding division with fractions and how to get a decimal out of your fraction, I have already created a video regarding that. I'm going to leave a link up here in the corner. I want you to check it out. It's a great resource for you. So moving down here, conversions of fractions and decimals, we're going to divide the numerator by the denominator. That is the top number by the bottom number. So 4 divided by 16 is equal to 0.25. So let's move to the other end of the spectrum. We're going to convert decimals to fractions. So we have the decimal 0.25. Now how do we go ahead and convert that into a fraction? Well, it's a 3-step process with an optional 4th step depending on what the ATI TEAS is asking you. So step 1, we're going to remove the decimal point. How do we do that? We move the decimal point 2 places to the right. So we're going to go ahead and move the decimal point behind the 2, that's once, and behind the 5, that's twice. If you have a decimal that is more than 2 digits to the right of the decimal place, you're not going to completely remove the decimal. You're just going to move it 2 places to the right. That's how you're going to get a whole number, and it's going to be easier for you when you're trying to create fractions from decimals. So moving on to step 2. Use a converted number as a numerator. So our 0.25 is now 25, and we're going to go ahead and place that over a denominator. So step 3 is we're going to create a denominator. We're going to create a whole number denominator of 100%. That's how we're able to move our decimal place over 2 times. There's 2 zeros behind the 100. That gives us 2 places to move a decimal point to the right. So that creates 25 over 100, and that is your answer. However, the ATI TEAS may ask you to simplify the expression, or you may look at your answers on the ATI TEAS after you found your fraction from your decimal, and it might not be what matches up to the answers. That's because you have to simplify the expression. So you're going to divide 25 into 100, and that equals 1/4. So your answer will either be 25 over 100 or 1/4. Lastly, we're going to be looking at converting fractions and percentages. So we're going to start off with fraction to a percentage. In order to convert that, we must first convert the fraction into a decimal. And then after we convert the fraction into the decimal, we're going to move the decimal place two place values to the right. So let's begin. We have 1/4. Well, we know that 1/4 is equal to 0.25 as we previously stated in our previous question. So in order for us to create that 0.25 into a percentage, we're going to move the decimal place two places to the right of the place value. So moving it once behind the 2, twice behind the 5, we have our whole number of 25. So we know that 1/4 is equal to 25%. When you're converting a percentage into a fraction, it is the same 3-step process, potentially 4-step process, depending on what the exam is asking you, as we did with converting decimals into a fraction. So we're going to start off with step 1. We're going to move the decimal place 2 values over to the right. So our 25% becomes 0.25. Step 2, we're going to remove the decimal place and place the remaining number as a numerator in a fraction. So 0.25 becomes 25. We're going to place 25 over our denominator, 100, and then we're going to divide the remaining number by the denominator. That's our step 3. So 25 divided by, or 25 numerator over 100 denominator. So we get that fraction of 25 over 100. However, we're not done yet. Some questions on the exam might say, great, that's the answer, and some questions might want you to continue to simplify the expression. So like we did before, we're going to divide 25 into a 100. We're going to simplify the expression and get our final answer, 1/4. If you haven't done so already, I want you to head over to my website at www.nursecheung.com. There I've got additional resources for you for your ATI TEAS exam. That includes additional practice questions for you to take on your own if you're having some difficulty with these topics. I've also included the PowerPoints if you want to print those out and take notes as we're going along, and as well as the PDF of the Word document where, everybody learns a little bit differently. Some people learn better with PowerPoint notes and some people learn better with just the Word document itself. So go ahead and go over there and check that out so that way we can pass this ATI TEAS the first time and kill it like a boss. So I hope that this information was helpful for you to pass your ATI TEAS math portion of the exam. I'm going to start doing some Facebook Live videos of review questions and different topics on the ATI TEAS that may help you get a better understanding and get some additional practice in before you step in there and hopefully reduce that anxiety so that you don't have to worry about this. You know you're going to pass this like a boss. So go ahead and go on over there. Make sure that you like that page. That's facebook.com/nursecheung, where I'll be posting when I'll be doing those videos. That's hopefully at a convenient time for you. If not, they'll go ahead and be posted down here so that you can kind of play along with me as we did over on Facebook, just kind of on your own practice. But if you're not already following any of my social media, go ahead and check me out. I'm at Nurse Cheung on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But until next time, I hope that y'all are having a wonderful day, and I look forward to speaking with you all again soon. Bye!